Day 13. Sorry about the camera work. As you can see, Mom keeps putting her face in the way. She's not doing it on purpose, she's just curious about the camera, I think. That one right there is a little female. So we have confirmation on who is what. By the way, there's Amelia right there. That's her face looking at us with those beautiful little eyes. There she is. See her? That's her right there. That's the one. That's Amelia. That dog is going to be so incredibly pretty. Oh my God. Her right there, yeah. That face right there. That's the one. I think I had the camera pointed at another one. But that's her right there. That's Amelia. She's awesome. She's awesome. She's quite independent. Very smart, this one. I've only had one adult. Where she is, sorry. I've only had, see? Yeah, just going on an adventure. She's constantly on an adventure. There she is. So, I've only had one dog like that before. And, if you go on YouTube and you look for the video that shows Volga Wolfhound puppies before and after, from puppy to adult, one of them is named Sasha, and actually I'm pretty sure I made Sasha her own video. So if you look for that, that's what I predict that Amelia is going to look like. Going to look like Sasha. It's really difficult to find proper homes for these animals. Sometimes you get people who will put a deposit and then just not even get back to me. They'll give me money and then walk away, and I never hear from them again. Which is okay. I don't mind, you know. But what I do mind is ending up with a dog that ends up in love with me. The dog loves me as its owner, and then I have to, at 5 or 6 months, pass it off to somebody, and the dog's heart's broken, and it's just too hard on me. I ain't doing it. So if, oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, the baby, look at the baby, look at the baby. Sorry, I speak, when I talk to them, I go, because that's what they like, don't you, Wasti girl? See, even she likes it. Look at my girl, my Wasti girl. Oh, my good girl. Come here, my good girl. Oh, here comes somebody. No, this isn't Amelia, this is someone else. Oh, that's one of the females that I thought were, that I couldn't sex. One of the two females that I was unable to sex with it. Because I couldn't roll them over to see. Now I could just grab that puppy and put her over there so that she could start nursing, but I won't do it. She's not starving, and there's nothing to her. See? And by not helping her, that makes her stronger. It makes her way stronger. I haven't posted a video for a few days. I've been taking them, but honestly, folks, here in the Bruce Peninsula, we're just south of it, actually, maybe like 10-15 minutes from the proper Bruce Peninsula. But this whole area it's the foot, or is it the head? One of the two. It's where the snow belt starts in Ontario, and it has been incredibly cold, like minus 37 degrees up on that hill where I walk the boys. So I haven't had a lot of time to be posting videos and stuff. We have a piece of property here that needs to be shoveled. The snow needs to be shoveled out, and I got to take care of these guys. And I got the two big boys on top of the hill, and then I got Manny's mother, who's now in the house with us. I also have to take care of our exotic birds and just general maintenance of the house in general kind of thing, you know, like chopping wood and pulling wood in and out of the fire. We have a little closet where we put the wood in, and then we from outside, and then we can open it up from inside too to pull the wood back out again. But anyway, yeah, I know that sounded kind of triple X, didn't it? The wood going in and out. Yeah, sorry about that. I just, you know, that's exactly what I do though. We put piles of wood in a closet, then we go inside next to the wood stove and pull the wood out from that door inside. It helps us from dragging hundreds and hundreds of pounds of wood every day around the house and inside. It's more convenient. Look at these guys. They're starting to play now. They're playing with each other. All these puppies are perfect. There's like no... Sorry. There's nothing wrong with them at all. They're just they have all their toes and their eyes are open and they react to movement when I put my hand near them. They still can't really see all that well. It's just blurry, but they can hear me fine. They hear me real good. But they're not seeing so good yet. Give them another week and they'll be, when I come in here, they'll be running up to get a piece of chicken. Another week, they'll be 2 weeks. This is week one. Yeah, you give them 2 weeks and they'll be ready to get chicken. But in another week, they'll be wanting to play with my fingers and stuff. It's when the real action starts, when I start socializing them and getting them used to being handled and touched and stuff. How cute is that? How cute is that? Little roly-polies. If y'all know any little kids, show them this video. They're gonna love watching these puppies. There's nothing cooler in the world than puppies. Especially when they're Volga Wolfhound puppies. They're wolfy guys. You know, like that. So the next litter of Volga Wolfhound puppies, we're going to be asking for $200 as a deposit, because $50 does not seem to be enough to keep people away who are just wanting one of these on a whim. They show up, they tell me all kinds of bullshit. Sorry, I know that's a bad word and I just told you to get your kids to watch. They give me all kinds of bull about having everything taken care of, their backyards all escape proof, they're lined up for, oh hey, hello you. They're all set up for a raw diet for their dog at freezers, blah blah blah, give me $50, keep me hanging till the last minute, and then, I don't know, he breaks up with his girlfriend and then they don't want the dog anymore, or they go to jail or something, I don't know. It's difficult to catch people being full of it. It's not an easy thing. See? Are you babies? Oh, are you babies? Babies, yeah. See, she didn't growl at me at all. She knows I'm not going to hurt a baby. She just wants some loving, please. Oh, yeah, well, let's have some loving, please. Oh, she gets so excited. She knows I love her. That right there, there's Amelia. Isn't she beautiful? My goodness, she's so beautiful, it's crazy. Good girl. Wanna go outside? Huh? Wanna go out? Wanna go outside? Come on. Wanna go out? Come on. You wanna come out? You can come out. on, Was. Wasti. If I put the collar on her, she goes right for the door. She'll want to go out for a walk as soon as I put the collar on her. Without the collar, nothing triggers. I don't think her I want to walk organ is working until the collar goes on. Oh, what a good girl. What a good girl. This is going to be a longer video because, I mean, you guys haven't seen one in a while, and they're being pretty active this morning. This is just so awesome. Want some of my fingers, buddy? Huh? Oh, look at that cute little face. Oh, hi, Amelia. Hello. Hi. Hi, baby. Again, look, if you get a dog, talk squeaky to them. Lay on your belly when you get your puppy. Lay right on your belly, get as small as you can, and talk squeaky to them. And move very slowly, and they'll quickly learn to trust you. The squeaky sound is, to them, it's a playful sound for the most part. I know they make squeaky sounds when they cry and they're in distress, but it's a different kind of whine. The squeaky that you should be making is. See, she immediately responds to that sound that I make. She says, "Oh, I'll get some snugglings." Oh, she's such a good girl. Yes, she is. My good girl, Wasti. Oh, the babies, Was. Look. Oh, the baby. Sorry, I was holding the camera aside. Look at her. She lets me. I'm there now. Yes, I'm there. I know. She's just jealous, though. She wants it all to herself. She wants all the snugglings for herself, don't you? It's funny, she growls at them too when she's eating and they come near her food. She snarls at them. Oh, hi, babies. This guy here is coming right. He's coming right to visit us. Making his way around. That's the big boy. That's the big boy. Here he is, the big boy. He's a good big boy. He is. Look at that fella right there. Yes. Oh, look at him. He's so awesome. He is. He's so awesome. He's so awesome. He's so awesome. And so is Wasti. Oh, such a good girl. Oh, she's right in my lap here. She's like crawling right in my lap. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hello, the babies. Hello, all the babies. Hello, all the babies. See, they're reacting to my squeaky voice. Hey, babies. Hello, babies. They're licking my hands. Getting used to the smell of me and my gentle touch. And my squeaky voices. And my squeaky voices for the babies. Oh, the babies. Oh, hello, babies. I could just make noises, but I think using actual words gets them even more used to us, because people don't walk around talking to each other by going, they don't do that, right? We make actual words, and it does sound different. And these little guys get used to it. Look at this one, just loves being touched. If you have an autistic child and you want an animal that will sit next to your child and just not move as long as your child pets it, this is one of them. This is the kind of dog you want right here. These animals will sit unendingly with you while you pet them. As long as you're touching them, they won't leave your side. They'll stay right beside you. They're not crazy and evil and mean like so many people claim. The wolf dogs that attack people's children and stuff, well, those people should not have had these animals, because they are keeping them inside of apartment buildings and like basement bachelor apartments, and these animals need room to run and move, and they need to be outside, and they have to eat raw meat. So these idiots, these people are idiots. These idiots grab an animal that's part wolf, they lock it up in a tiny little apartment, and they feed it the worst kind of garbage that you can buy, dog food, and then they expect the animal just to be like every other dog, and it's not. They're not like every other dog. You can take one of my VWs and leave it in the room with your child. It's been done. I have pictures of there's a fella and his wife. They came to see me only a couple of months before their child was born. They got a puppy from me. They named him Mozzie. I had called him Mr. Adventure because he was awesome. He just followed me everywhere and wanted an adventure. Every day of his life was an adventure. Anyway, they bought him, called him Mozzie, and they sent me pictures of their baby, only a couple of months old, laying down, using their dog as basically a blanket to lay on. And the dog is just like, yeah, this is my purpose. I was born to do this. You just see it on his face. He just loves doing it. The guys who I originally got these dogs from, they're hardcore bikers. Hardcore bikers, okay? They made these dogs for security. They never fought them in pits or anything like that. They originally created these dogs as rescue animals, but the Red Cross, yes, the Red Cross, refuses to allow wolf dogs on any rescue site they're on. I don't know why. It makes no sense whatsoever. These dogs were born to dig rubble out of the way and rescue people. They are born to do it. They were designed to do it. But the Red Cross, I don't know. Maybe the kennel clubs are paying their way or something. But it's the stupidest thing ever to take an animal like this that makes all those other rescue animals completely obsolete. Completely obsolete. These dogs will outrun, outjump, outperform, period. Any animal you bring, period. Unless it's like a chihuahua running down a hole after a rat. Of course they can't fit, right? You can't fit down a hole for a rat. Look at that. Look at that. Hello. Oh, my good girl. Oh, my good girl. Oh. 17 minutes and 33 seconds at this point. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this, and to the folks who are getting a puppy from me this time, woohoo! Congratulations, these guys are just awesome. They're so awesome. Now these puppies won't be picked for another 2 weeks. 3 weeks. It's another 3 weeks. It takes, this is day, no, 2 weeks it is, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, it's in another 2 weeks. On the 29th of February, people will be coming up to pick their puppy. Pick out which one they want. And then I keep the animals for another 6 weeks. I sometimes let a puppy go at 9 weeks. If the animal's really independent and confident, I'll let it go at 9 weeks. I twice had animals that I had to keep an extra week. I could have just dumped them on the people, but I don't do that. I like these dogs I like the people to walk away happy, and a couple of days later send me emails saying how awesome their dog is and everything like that. And yeah, I'm going to take some credit for that. I'm going to take some credit for that. I'm the one that plays with them and squeaks at them and stuff like that. So learn how to squeak. Here, for all the people who are going to get one of my dogs, they respond to this whistling sound. Learn this. Watch Wasti. No response whatsoever. Make a liar out of me. That's their sound anyway. That's the sound I make when I come in to feed them. That's probably why she's not responding, because she's going, holy jeez, I have such a rash on my nipples and these guys just keep chewing. Poor girl. Anyway, that sound right there. Every time I bring them water, every time I bring them food, every time I give them a gentle little pat or play with them, whenever I enter the room, it's always in a happy way, and I always introduce myself with that whistle, and then while I'm feeding them, I'm whistling like that, and when I'm interacting with them, I'm whistling like that, so they learn that particular whistling sound is always a good thing. They're going to get a cookie, they're going to get food, they're going to get water, they're going to get attention. Something awesome is going to happen when that sound comes into play. That's it right there. There it is. So anyway, folks, 20 minutes now, almost 21 minutes. I'm going to cut this one off now because it'll take all night tonight to load this up. My computer's going to be running 24/7. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is the best one yet, I'm sure. Here, I'll give you one last close look.